Yo, what's good, YouTube? Like I was saying, they're making an insane amount of changes. They're updating a bunch of stuff. They're fixing a bunch of stuff. And because of all that, they are giving us a bunch of free rewards. And they're also giving us Yinlin's banner earlier. Obviously, before Yinlin's banner was like 2 weeks away, I want to say. 2.5. But now, oh yeah, 2 weeks away. Now it's like a week away. No, not even a week. It's 4 days away. Like they just completely pushed it up. Which is interesting, especially since like Chlorine's banner is in 2 days. Oh yeah, 2 days I want to say. And obviously Chlorine isn't like, she isn't like an Orluchine or like a Farina banner, but she's still a pretty big banner in my opinion. And then obviously like Yinlin is like, you obviously Gion's banner did okay. Like obviously not many people pulled on him. Everyone was saving for Yinlin, so that's why it's going to be a massive banner. But also they pushed it up ahead because they want their 1.1 to release 3 weeks after the 6, which is the 27th, 28th. So anyways, so I'm gonna go over this, but first I just wanted to show you all the rewards I wrote down. We're getting an insane amount of free rewards because of this shit. We're getting the shell credits, so obviously 1 million. We're getting crystal solvents, 20 of those. The wave play storage, I go over that later. Forging tide times 5, which those are the weapon banner pulls, so basically closer to our guaranteed 5-star weapon. Radiant tides times 10, those are the event character 10 pull, so more pulls for Yinlin. Double echo drops event, so we don't really know much about this. They just brought it up and talked about it for a second. Once again, I'll go over it later, but we don't really know how long that's going to last. They just announced it, so it could either be that we're just we're going to assume that just we're going to collect a couple of echoes and we get a double, and then after you do a few echoes it goes away, probably daily. And then but we don't know, they could just be nice and generous and just, if you grind enough, you can just get like 1 billion free double echoes. You never know but how generous they've been. Like I said, the Yinlin banner June 6th, then we're getting new area, new boss, new story, event rewards, and combat optimization. Like I said, I'll go over this right now in a second and talk about it. That's just basically all the free stuff that we're getting. This is the post. I'll probably link it in the description, but I'm just gonna go over the summarized version because it's a lot. That post just goes on for like, it just scrolls all the way down. So to go over this, announcements on the Wuthering Waves 1.0 version and future adjustment direction summary. Feedback and apologies. Received valuable feedback from players. Apologize for the game's deficiencies and committed to improvements. So obviously a bunch of the bad stuff. People are saying this is an incomplete game, which I get the first day saying that, the first day or two, but then they fix everything. Now there's just like a few bugs here and there, and because those few bugs, people are saying, oh, it's just such a bad game. It's like, is it really though? It's just because you had like a bug or two that you've seen. It's like, come on. Okay, echo development experience. The grind is, it's like, I want to grind because my character is almost max. Getting those level 3 the 3 cost echoes and trying to get the right damage bonus on them, it's just infuriating because we're not at the level 40 yet. No one is, because so it's like we have to wait to get 70-30 until we get to level 40. So right now we're just stuck with the 50-50. Addressing grind lines and material scarcity. Implementing double yield event core cleansing, which is massive. Like I said, I've been grinding echoes and I was like, oh, okay, I'm trying to build these 2 characters. After I built like 1.5 characters, I ran out of XP. I'm like, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? So that's massive. Reducing shell credit costs for echo development in version 1.1. Okay, I mean, I don't really care about that one. Removing Tassiville reward cutscene in version 1.1. Massive, I guess, because it saves time. Increasing echo and material yield from version 1.1 onwards. Ooh, does this mean we get more echoes and materials from Tassiville now? That's interesting if that's the case. I think we only got like, what, 1 or 2 before, so that's actually good if that's the case. Introducing wave plate storage system in future updates. This is insane. That's why I put in the reward system, because this is just massive. This is basically this Starro system where once you overcap on resin or whatever it is, wave plates, you basically just it goes into your storage and you just have extra, and it's really good. It's a good overall system. So that's very big. This isn't future updates, so it's probably not gonna be 1.1, probably 1.2, 1.3. Compensating players for echo recycling system error with shell credit 1 million and credit crystal solvents. Once again, just a bunch of more for rewards like I was talking about. Which 20 crystal solvents is it's just insane. That is so, like, do you understand how many 20 is? That is an insane amount. Like in the battle pass, I think at most we're getting like 6 or 8. Like that's usually the gacha games with their battle pass, we get like 6 or 8 of them. It's just like, that's basically the amount that we got for Starro's anniversary times 2. Like that is just so much resin now. Like I think from the beginning of the game to now, I've probably used like 10 of these. Like having 20, like, do you know how much, like, that is just so much resin to have, to the point that we could probably level up like every character if you want. Obviously you shouldn't, but you can, like right now, just level up every character it should get, and you can, it's like wow. Obviously I'm probably just gonna use on echo farming once I hit that 70-30, but yeah, that's massive. 5-star weapon description error. Obviously everything that happened with this, it was horrible. That whole drama that they just, yeah, it was bad. Corrected mistranslation issue. Issued conversation of forwarding ties type 5, which is the weapon banner. We would get the 5 pools. Conducting comprehensive review of localized text. Encourage feedback for further localization improvements. Yeah, this was bad. It's people were pulling the banner or pulling on the weapon because of the everything is said, but then obviously they changed it. Now a lot of people didn't want the weapon, so they basically just, yeah, they did fix it. You just had to contact them, and then they gave you the, I think they gave you the pulls back from when you pulled it if you want to get the pulls back and you don't want the weapon anymore. So version events. Oh, is this about the new event? People were complaining about it because it was too fast. In my opinion, I'd rather have a very fast event that gives free rewards than a long ass boring event. Like, that's just my opinion. Obviously I would rather just have a really good long event, but obviously, like, if they're not going to give us that, I don't really mind. Obviously it's the beginning, we're probably going to get some in the future, but for now they just want to give us a quick fast event, which I don't mind it. I enjoy it. It's just very fast and there's a bunch of rewards. Redesign event rules and rewards. That's what, are we getting more rewards? I mean, I'll take it. We're getting rewards. Introducing Wuthering exploration event with the various rewards. All right, I'll take more rewards. Enhancing future event content and rewards. So they are going to work on the events. Okay, that's cool. I guess I don't really care about that. Like I said, I just want the rewards. It was just for rewards basically, so that's good. Future version update timeline. Advancing release of subsequent version content starting June 6th. Okay, so this is basically like the release of Yelin's banner. They basically pulled it up ahead from whatever it was before to June 6th, which I'm excited for, because going from like Clarine and then 2 days later to this is going to be massive. And then I want to say that Firefly is going to be 2 weeks later after this. And then like a week later is going to be the Wuthering Waves update, so to get the other characters. So that's just, it's just a bunch of new characters, which is a bunch of fun. I do think it's smart of them to do that. Whether they did it on purpose or not, they probably, who knows. But Firefly is going to probably be one of, if not arguably the biggest banner, next to like Acheron and Star Row. So obviously like this banner being close to that banner was like, because people are going to save their money for that banner. But now them doing this, people are going to spend on this banner over spending their money on that banner, because obviously gonna have weeks to save. So that's good. Version 1.1 thaw advanced update scheduled for June 28th. Okay, June 28th. Yeah, I'm excited for this, man. That new update. It's like, I feel like this is a game that I can actually get excited with every update. For the most part, I feel like, not obviously everyone, there's always gonna be dead patches. That's just gacha games, but yeah. Issuing compensation of radiant time times 10 for timing adjustment. Really? Wait, so that's where we're, see, I didn't read all this. So I just knew the rewards. So they're giving us a free 10 pool for timing adjustment for giving us the stuff sooner. That's interesting. I feel like, okay, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like gacha companies back here, be grateful you're getting the new update earlier. Like, I guess because some people like gacha game, like they're just like spending money, so they're trying to like, you know, I don't know. Okay, that's interesting that we're getting a free 10 pool just for that. I mean, I'll take it, don't get me wrong. Like, we're getting the update sooner. I thought it'd be the complete other way around, but alright, I'll take it. Combat and control experience optimization. Disabled combat camera correction on PC. Oh, okay. I play on controller, so this is massive that we're getting controller changes too. I'll take it. I can't wait for this to be on PS5. I'm definitely playing on there. Optimized combat camera settings, improved aggro ranges for certain bosses, introducing disengagement warning feature, expanded anti-ghost touch area on mobile, lowering unlock requirement for custom key binding to unit level 2, remapping controller shortcuts, and adding y-axis. Oh my god, this is massive. I said it before, I made a video about controller. I'll probably make a full video about it, but like the controller settings in Wuthering Waves just aren't that good. Like, the thing is, for me, the combat, I actually enjoy the combat. I don't think it's bad. I actually like the what's it called, the key binding, I guess, for the controller for combat. But outside of combat, like the UI for a controller is complete garbage, and I mean, it's bad. It feels horrible to play with. So that's actually massive that they're remapping the controller shortcuts. I'll take it. Adding y-axis inversion, cool. Feature support for controller mode on mobile devices. That's cool. Okay, continuous improvements of event signification and game field design. W. That's very good. That's very massive for me, especially because I play controller. So, other content updates: added weekly purchase limit for certain store item. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, cool. Addressed audio and sound effect issues. I don't really care. Fixed crash and instability issues on certain devices. That's a big one that people are still complaining about. They still crash here and there. Optimizing Depths of Elusive Realm event for version 1.1 with new content and mechanics. Oh wow. Oh, okay. So they're already updating Depths of Elusive Realm with their new content and mechanics. Okay, that's cool. I actually enjoyed Depths of Elusive Realm. I think it's like a cool little game mode. So 1.1 they're already gonna be updating it. That's cool. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Commitment to continuous. Acknowledge ongoing issues and commitment to resolving them. Active communications of future updates and progress. Goal to provide a high quality gaming experience for all players. Okay. Basically just saying they're going to continue working on the updates and working on the issues and everything. Okay, cool. Overall, I will say the one thing I will say from this is that the amount of updates they've been giving us, obviously it's like, don't get me wrong, they're trying to fix the game and it's great. I hope they're not trying to burn out themselves, right? They're working so hard on this shit. Like, it is insane the amount of updates and hot fixes that we're getting at every time of the day. Once again, it is their problem, right? They are the ones that gave us this game like this, but at the same time, it's still insane the amount of updates we're getting. So overall, like I said, that's really it. But I mean, it's just insane the amount. Like I said, this is just such a big update to get out of nowhere. Like, I'd expect all this to be like, oh, and like we're gonna fix this in like 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, like over time. But they're just doing all this like in the next update and like right now, right? So yeah, that's really it. Like I said, that's all I want to go over. Just the insane amount of changes. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about them, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.